saw all the magic happens. We saw a wild take one yesterday, and that is a great one. I thought this was going. My money was on the board. That is a classy catch from Paddy, and isn't he? Well, what a time to take it. If that had gone to the boundary, who knows? But the Spandit, that's the advantage, I suppose, of keeping the pace of the ball. The batsman has really got to ping it hard from the middle of the bat. Well, this one's been pinged hard from the middle of the bat. It's going to drop just short, and will the fielders be able to keep it in play? Each other. I tell you what, you don't want to be messing with the action. He's going to put you down. Well, they share a laugh about it. It's 4 runs. And look at this. Now, we've seen it once before. Look, somebody has to stop this. And, well, Jatinder seems to be setting himself to put that foot down on it. He's reliable foot. Kumar Mutalaya getting in the way. They made a mess of it. He ends up 4 runs. Happens in the 9th, as we say. And he's got with this one, and nobody's going to stop that. It's another bound for him. They're in the action again, but this time they've maintained social distancing. One bound. Something on it. Runs flowing. And the PSV Anmundan team excited. They're on their maybe. What's going to happen with this one? Well, if they want to in for a very, very exciting last. He gets the dot in there. Productive over, but just a little bit too late. 86 required of the last. Well, we have seen scores of that being scored in the Nova. There you can see those two, and Adam, look, you can see that there was a good over at the end of things of, but where it went wrong was the big score. The power play has to count, and I think that second over, that's the third over, which only went just for 3 runs from Jatinder Singh. The performance from him is certainly could be eyeing up a Man of the Match award. There's a number of players in contention there, and maybe the Sunny Rai might just pip it. Sunny Rai now. Well, it's a dirty full toss, but he may get a wicket from it, and it's a very good catch. He came a long way, and well, you can't keep him out of the action. And it's Deshpande. Run all the way. He just bowled a great over. Alright, he went for a few, but he's taken wickets, hasn't he? Taken 2 for 24, and then he's come a long way to say to Sunny Rai, there you go, buddy, that's the way you do it. Probably guilty of not attempting one from the bowling of Jatinder Singh. About it to him as well, but a wicket goes off the first ball of this, the final over. It is 86 for 6. They've taken their chances, haven't they? And they've oh, he's got another. It's 2 in 2. And there were a number of contenders. Jatinder Singh, after his marvellous batting, getting him and his team to a good score. Of course. And the score of 114 now. Now he's taken 2 wickets in 2 balls, and isn't he loving it? So always in the action and always smiling. That's what I like about him. So we've seen opportunities before for bowlers being on a hat-trick. Can Sunny Wright, can he pick up the hat-trick? He's just checking his field, taking his time. In he comes. Hat-trick ball from Sunny Wright. Oh, it's a gundy ball. It really is. That's got to be a no ball. Oh, not a hat-trick ball. It's a no ball. It's going to be a free hit. Can he pick up the hat-trick? He's just checking his field. Right, we're trying to do there. Trying to get a slow ball in. Oh, it's a gundy ball. Let's see if it's got to be a no ball. Opportunity. This time it goes through. Maybe that was the idea. It gets it first time and the free hit really made it perhaps up there in the power play. You see more not able to get his delivery. Yeah, they just need to change it slightly. Remember, the newest team to enter, they will improve, and I'm sure those big hitters find their range. So you're right, and once more, it's just a question of high bowl, you miss, and completes a very, very just the one run from it, and that was the no ball. Otherwise, could have had a double wicket made, and it's a good professional victory here on Fellasleven. Once they can get the runs on the board and they can get their batting sorted, they are a team to contend with. They've got a number of good bowlers in the side, all of them in this match by far. The frailties lie with the bat, and they do rely heavily on Sunny Wright. Well, he's performed for them today, and because of his very good performance, this very important game. And what does that say about the table? Well, that means Fellasleven now move on to 6 points, just 2 behind the 2 leading teams, Comerfield and Europa. And that certainly puts a lot of pressure on PSV Hammunden. As you see these highlights, they need to come back with the win here. They've got a big long day, haven't they? 3 matches. They don't start well. Can they pick them? This one, well, how important was this going to be? And look at this. Get the tape measure out. Let's see if that's taken him to the top of the biggest leap. Well, this was a leap in the air from the wicketkeeper. Not for the first time. The ball finding his way to the top of it, but there he is. The man and the bowler. Yogesh Pai getting those Yorkers. The stumps over. This one went a long way up, and no mistakes from Rohit. Carl. When we're ready, didn't quite have one. In fact, he was the bowler that they took a liking to. He went for 26 of his 2, but did get that wicket. And that was good work from the men in black, just making sure that we catch cleanly. Well, he wasn't able to reach this one, but this was a tremendous catch, and we saw a couple of good catches. That one, Yogesh Pai, taking it beautifully. Spandey involved in taking the boundary catch himself. It was good all-round performance. I thought this one was going for 6 runs. Not today, says Batty. He was the Batty as he took that catch. And well, bang. Don't mess with the action man. And there was a few words between him and Muthalal. Well, this time they managed to avoid each other. But it was all in vain as this full toss was hit straight up in the air. And the great Spandey, not only did he do it with the ball, but also in the field. And Uriah was on a hat. And you get the feeling if he was able to bowl one straight on the stumps, he probably would have got it, because apart from the no ball, all the other deliveries, that ball that's on the stumps, and the batsman swinging and missing, not able to make contact. An authoritative victory by Feathersleben. It's the way to do it. Runs on the ball. You'd have to say that up until the halfway point, that PSV were always in it. But then Jurgis Pai came into the attack, and then Jatinga bowled his good over, and after that, well, those 4 overs from those two made the difference. We look at the fantasy dashboard here. So PSV Hammunden back out there again. In on Feathersleben. Feathersleben have won the toss once more, and no hesitation at all from the captain to say, we're going to go out there and have a bat. Put a similar performance in once more, and hey presto, you could have another victory, and they could be in Group B, all on 8 points at the top, and that certainly would put a lot of pressure on PSV Hammunden and THCC Hamburg. PSV will still have another match, of course. We will still have another match, of course, to play today later on, so they can take their fortunes with a win there. Just have a look at that scorecard. Mustafa, he was in health. Sangali, who wasn't able to support. Who wasn't able to support him. Adil Ahmed came out straight away and played some big shots himself. Made 26. And that was the difference. Bowlers, these key bowlers that you can rely on performed, the catches were taken, and just have a look at the bowling. Was surprised Mahesh Bhatt bowled the first. The only one he bowled, who normally opens, went for 26, but he did get the wicket. But then after that, I think even Deshpande, though he was expensive, look at the bowling there, where it all mattered. In that, the middle order bowling from Jatinder Singh, and Yogesh Pai, 13 from ease and 1. Those 4 overs going just for 23, and when you look at the score of 1, well, that's an awful lot to do of the remaining 6 overs. So there you have it. That is the end of the first. Same 2 teams, and just to remind you, Feathersleben have, and we hope to go out there and do the same all again. Well, as we have a look at the tables there, so Feathersleben a win here, and they're at the top. PSV, they want to win themselves. They want to create a little bit of distance between them and THCC Hamburg, and that would really come back with a win here. It's going to be an exciting match. 15 minutes time, so myself, Rico, grab a cup of coffee, gives you a time, put the kettle on, make a cup of tea, apni chaat da cup bana lo, samosa, that would be nice, wouldn't it? A few little nibbles to have with your cup of tea. Next match number 34, PSV Hammunden Feathersleben. It's going to be a cracker, it's going to be exciting. More sexy cricket coming your in.
क्या क्लीन क्लियर नहीं
कितना दाम है इसका?
किसका